Prepare yourself, since these symptoms aren't simply random bodily malfunctions. They're signals. If you've been feeling weird recently in ways that others can't understand, there's something more going on beneath the surface. And it isn't medical, emotional, or situational. It is spiritual. Chosen ones do not usually aware they have been chosen at first. In fact, many of them experience years of bewilderment, loneliness, or dramatic bodily upheavals before realizing what their body is attempting to tell. These uncommon symptoms are not problematic. The signs indicate your energy, goal, and route are changed, and your body is adjusting to this reality before your mind can catch up. If these indications appear in your life, you must pay attention. You aren't merely awakened. You're being called. Some mornings you wake up feeling as if you ran a marathon in your sleep. Your legs hurt, your shoulders are stiff, and your back feels like it's been carrying a load. You can't explain, but you haven't moved away. You didn't lift anything heavy. The discomfort has no rational explanation, yet it exists anyway. Most people are unaware that when you choose someone, your energy field begins to absorb, integrate, and transmute not just your own emotional experiences, but also the energetic weight of others. It's not often a conscious act, but your body, particularly your muscles, absorbs the tension, sadness, worry, and stagnated energy of the people and places with whom you engage, as well as the ache. Is your neurological system telling you that you've taken on too much, given that selected ones have better sensitivity and empathy? They absorb more than most people. It builds up gradually until the body is forced to release it through bodily feelings. That soreness in your neck might be caused by retaining unsaid words for too long or by tension in your lower back. It might be related to unhealed energy handed down via your family line. Most people dismiss the symptoms, but you feel them strongly and regularly. And here's the key. When you start to guard your energy more deliberately, the discomfort begins to fade. You'll discover that the more connected you are to your goal, the lighter your body feels. It isn't magic. It is your energy. Finally, learn to stop carrying things that aren't yours. There is nothing physically wrong. The air conditioner is turned on, the weather is cool, but your body is heating up like a slow-burning fire. It does not originate from outside. It emanates from inside. It begins in your chest, your palms, or even the bottoms of your feet. An unexpected surge of internal heat. It's not like having a fever, not like being ashamed. It goes deeper than that. If this occurs repeatedly, it might be due to an intense ignition. For the selected ones, these heat bursts are far from random. Your spiritual center functions primarily as a source of strength. When your consciousness evolves, your body must rebalance its entire energy system. These heat waves are not a sign of sickness. These are the energy byproducts of transformation. You may be absorbing energy too rapidly, processing buried emotions, or unintentionally triggering energy centers such as the heart or solar plexus that are operating at outdated frequencies. Heat represents movement, which indicates that something within you is awakening. Most individuals disregard these times. They'll say it's stress, blood sugar, or hormones. Yes, such factors can influence outcomes. However, if the heat surges occur at specified times, such as after a deep thinking, an unsettling conversation, or shortly before making a critical choice, pay attention. That is not simply biology. That is your energy intelligence reacting to small adjustments in your route. Your body knows before you do. This is why you may sense it with certain people. Your body warms up in the presence of certain energy fields, especially when their vibration conflicts with yours or awakens an unresolved issue within you. It's as if your aura is attempting to burn through the interruption. The discomfort is not a punishment. It indicates that your energy is actively sifting, modifying, and preparing for greater spiritual activity. When these situations arise, do not rush to cool off or panic. Sit with it. Ask yourself, what was I thinking about? Who was I? Just about. What? True. My rejecting chosen ones frequently bear fire inside themselves. Not destroy, but transform. And occasionally your body dials up the heat to warn you that you are no longer in a setting that is appropriate for your energy level. You're sitting still, not anxious or chilly. And then there it is, tingling in your palms and a numbness feeling down your leg. There's a humming under your scalp. You shake your hand, extend your neck, and fix your posture. But this continues happening. Not all the time, but frequently enough that you're beginning to wonder whether your body is trying to tell you anything. If you have picked one, the answer is yes. And what it is saying is that your neurological system is getting information that your conscious mind has yet to understand. Tingling and numbness are among the most misinterpreted spiritual symptoms, even when there is no physical cause for them. It typically indicates that there is intense activity just beneath the surface. These symptoms are frequently related to chakra points. Your hands are related to giving and healing, your feet to grounding and life direction, your spine to emotional storage, and your head to greater consciousness. So the buzzing in certain locations isn't simply nervousness. It's an energy flow attempting to open. Many chosen ones are unaware that their bodies are attuned to frequencies that most people cannot feel when a spiritual upgrade is taking place, such as when you're about to understand a truth, complete a cycle, or move into a new version of themselves. Your energy begins to move in unexpected ways. This causes the nerves to respond, often with a tingling or buzzing feeling. Your soul is downloading. Your body is perceiving. This is why these sensations might appear during meditation, serious contemplation, or even emotionally heated interactions. It is not random. It is not risky. It's an alignment. Your system responds to the truth, either preparing you to enter it or assisting you in removing an impediment to it. And here's an important aspect that many people overlook. These sensations are generally gentle indications that you are not trapped, but rather changing. Even if your life appears chaotic or uncertain, your body is indicating that something genuine is shifting. It's performing the task you can't yet describe. So, the next time the tingle strikes, pause. Listen. What thought just occurred? Which choice are you avoiding? You are not malfunctioning. You're doing good. Tuned to a degree of existence. Few ever arrive. You are not nervous. Nothing stressful is happening. Suddenly, you feel a pressure in your chest. Not painful, but unmistakable. Almost as if your body is preparing for something dramatic. Even if your mind is peaceful, this occurs during quiet intervals throughout discussions. Sometimes while you are alone, and it disappears as swiftly as it emerges. This is one of the most misinterpreted symptoms and one of the most obvious indications that you are spiritually sensitive in a manner that most others are not. Chosen ones frequently have open heart centers, meaning they feel before they comprehend. This tension isn't always your responsibility. It's frequently the energy pressure from others around you. You subconsciously increase their emotional vibrations, which your body processes through the chest. The epicenter of compassion, empathy, and emotional memory. The instant your energy field detects unresolved anguish in someone close, your chest reacts. First, it tightens its defenses or becomes uneasy with empathy. What's more telling is how it aligns with your inner reality. If you're not living in accordance with who you are or are holding back emotionally, your chest will tighten as a reminder, nudge, or pressure point, indicating that you're not being honest with yourself. Chosen ones frequently cannot tolerate emotional inauthenticity. The body won't let them ignore it. So, don't discount your chest's response to people, locations, or even ideas in this way. Your aura communicates with your body, directing you toward energy settings that feel authentic and away from anything that seems fake. It isn't simply weariness. There are moments when your eyes feel heavy, dry, or overstimulated, but this is not due to a lack of sleep or screen time, but rather the people you are with. In some instances, you may find that your eyesight is slightly blurred. Even when you attempt to concentrate, the lights feel harsher and your attention pulls away. And it is constant. It appears that certain places or persons set it off. That's not a coincidence. That's energy sensitivity based on visual exposure. Chosen ones frequently have a deeper layer of vision that allows them to see through what others do not. And your eyes serve as a lens for that spiritual sense. But the fact is that not every place or person is spiritually secure. When you enter a space with emotional residue, unsaid tension, or profound trauma, your eyes react. They fatigue quickly because they're doing more than just staring. They are reading the scanning frequencies, analyzing the veracity, and filtering the emotional input you aren't deliberately asking for. This is why chosen individuals frequently favor gloomy lights, seclusion, or natural settings. Artificial environments and forced social interactions might overstimulate the eyesight. If your eyes feel tired in busy areas or among unpleasant individuals, this is not a medical issue. It's an energy burnout. It suggests that your vision is functioning on more levels than you think, and your body is telling you to relax that channel before it overloads. You're sitting still. You're tranquil, maybe even in the midst of a peaceful moment. Then it occurs. An unexpected shock in your shoulder, a chill down your spine, or a twitch in your leg. It doesn't feel like anxiousness or nervousness. It's deeper, faster, almost as if your body is reacting to something unseen, something approaching. These physical faults are essentially energy changes. Your system is ready for a massive frequency change. Chosen ones frequently see downloads of consciousness, but before the mind gets them, the body responds. Jerks occur suddenly. Cold chills or shock breath may indicate that you're going to enter a new level of spiritual responsibility. Perhaps it is a decision, a discovery, or a separation from something that no longer serves you. Your neurological system functions as an antenna, receiving spiritual signals before your conscious mind catches up. This type of indication may precede some of your life's most impactful experiences. You won't always comprehend it in real time, but looking back, you'll see the twitch that indicates things changed after that. These symptoms do not indicate a malfunction. They are the tuning forks for a greater world, tapping into your consciousness. The question is, are you noticing them or dismissing them as insignificant? So, if these symptoms have been appearing in your life, particularly in your body, it's time to stop dismissing them as unrelated. You're not too sensitive, not overthinking, and certainly not broken. Most people will never comprehend what you're going through since they weren't designed to. These signals appear in people who were chosen to feel deeper, carry more, and awaken sooner. They appear in those who were never supposed to live a regular existence, since your journey was never about that. It was always about alignment. The fact is that your body is wiser than you realize. It does not lie. It is not pretending. It responds to your soul's progress before your head can catch up. And the more you disregard these indications, the more difficult your journey gets. However, once you start listening, pay close attention. Everything changes. Life begins to line itself in ways you cannot explain. The proper people come, the right truths emerge, and the burden starts to lift. So ask yourself right now, what has my body been trying to tell me? That I've been too preoccupied to notice whether even a couple of the symptoms struck home? You already know the answer. You're not merely following a spiritual path. You're being groomed for something far deeper. You've been picked to see what others cannot. And that marks the beginning of everything. If this speaks to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Save it. Consider subscribing, because more films will be released to assist you decipher what your body, energy, and soul are revealing before the rest of the world catches up. We see you. You are not alone, and you are not hallucinating this. You're waking up.